Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for the month of October, so I hope you're doing well. As always for the monthly reading, I have split my deck into three piles. We have the major arcana here for the energy of the month, the court cards over there to see how you are advised to show up to maximize this energy in your month, and the minor arcana for the actual message. So as always, I ask that you remember that those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. And if you're interested in the cards I'm using, they will be listed in the description box below. So what's the main energy for October for my Gemini Aquarians, please? So your main energy for the month is the energy of the Hermit. And I obviously will go through the cards in detail when they're all out. So let's see what core card we have for you. And this month you're advised to embody the energy of the Page of Wands. Oh, okay, we have a jumper. I will take it. I was just about to cut my deck. So your first card, which obviously was meant for you because it jumped, is the Five of Pentacles. Followed by the Nine of Cups. That's nice. And the Ten of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Another Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. And the Ten of Swords, wow, double tens, okay. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy working behind the curtain that you're not aware of, the Five of Wands. Okay, so the five represents change, challenges. If we go against the change, as I always say, if you don't embrace change, it becomes a challenge. Wands is fire energy, so this represents passion, desire, your spirit, your willpower. The Five of Wands talks about competition, frictions, maybe a period of tension amongst your co-workers, your family circle, even your partner. But it can also represent internal struggles as well, you know, not knowing really what to do, which way to go, or the answer to whatever question that got you here to this reading. And this is the energy I'm really getting here, is having that internal conflict, feeling like you're being torn in different direction and not so sure which way to go, how to overcome this. And for the month, you've got the Hermit, which obviously ties in very nicely, because the Hermit is the card of isolating yourself in order to find the answers. The Hermit, and when I talk about isolating yourself, I'm not saying, you know, barricade yourself in your house. I'm saying take the time out, you know, switch off from social media, maybe stop asking others for what they think, you know, you should do, because only you knows the answer to this question. This, whatever this Five of Wands is, this internal conflict that you are experiencing, you have the answer, but it's within you, so you have to go within. So you may want to meditate if you can't meditate, maybe a walking meditation or a yoga practice, or, you know, having a nice relaxing soak with music that you enjoy, so that you can switch off and the answers will come to you. There may be an indication of doing some shadow work so that you can go within and find, you know, what your heart truly desires. You know, observe the thoughts that come up without judgment, you know, always without judgment, because we are all made of light and dark. There would be no light without any darkness. So it's very important to also accept the darkness within ourselves. But doing this type of reflection, I believe that you are going to get the answer. You're going to find the way forward, with the light there. So that's the energy for the month. It's going to be a month of reflection. And you're being advised to embody the qualities or energy of the Page of Wands. Now, the pages represents news and messages coming your way, but they also represent new directions and the desire to learn, the training to become a knight. So there is this natural inquisitive personality going on here. And Wands, as I've explained with the Five of Wands, is to do with passion, desire, and spirit. So the Page of Wands is somebody who he is going to try something new. He's going to take action, a new direction towards something that they feel passionate about. This is not a card of not taking action. This is a card of taking action, is what I'm trying to say. But understanding that you may start at the beginning, because the pages are the opening of the court cards. You don't have all of the knowledge like a king would have, because they're the masters of the suit. This is the first step. So it's taking that step towards a new direction, towards something that you feel passionate about, but maybe a little bit apprehensive about following. That's the energy, hence the Five of Wands energy of internal conflict and the need to go within to find out if it is really what you want. And I can see why you're here, because the last two cards are tens, and tens represent completion. So we begin with the Five of Pentacles. Now you have two fives, so changes. You have two fives and two tens, changes that lead to a completion. Pentacles is earth energy, represents the physical realm, so home life, work life, careers, jobs, financial assets, that kind of stuff. So the Five of Pentacles represents a change, a very tangible change in your physical reality. And it is supported by the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four is strong foundation and stability. So the Four of Pentacles talks about financial stability, feeling secure. And I can see why, because you see, the change would obviously disturb the stability that you've established in your physical world. Okay, these are very grounded energy. Now, I'm not saying you're going to lose your job. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, if you were, for instance, to follow this new venture, which you feel passionate about, or if you already made the jump very recently, this is obviously challenging your sense of grounding and stability in the material world, in the physical realm. Whether it is a relocation, obviously, relocating is always very exciting. However, if you don't know anyone around, or you don't know where everything is, it can be, quite a lot to take in. I've just moved back to the UK from the US. I've been gone for 5 years, and it was not as easy as I thought it would be. So if we're talking relocation, that could be this. If we're talking about jumping into a new business or changing career, same thing. It destabilizes you. It just does. But this is supported by the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful combination. The Nine is achievement in the tarot, and Cups is your emotions, your feelings. It represents water energy, and this is supported by the Ace of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is having achieved something that's making you feeling very happy and content. And the Ace of Pentacles is obviously this opportunity. It's a very tangible opportunity because it's earth energy. We're talking pentacles again. So it could have been, as I said, a relocation. It could have been a job offer. It could have been, and by the way, the relocation could be linked to, let's say you've put your property on the market and someone accepted, someone offered and you accepted, then the relocation occurred. That could be it as well. It could be a promotion. It could be accepted on a course to develop your skills, or change completely what you do for a living. But this opportunity here is like a wish fulfillment card. And this is basically bringing about completion. So something's ending. Okay, you've got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So Wands, fire, passion, desire. Swords, air energy, your energy, the mental realm. So truth, communication, thoughts, knowledge, that kind of thing. The Ten of Wands talks about exhaustion, feeling burdened, and finally dropping the burden. But what people often forget about the Ten of Wands is that this is successful completion, because you've not dropped any of your wands. You've carried the burden, you've given it your all, so time, effort, sweat, tears, all of the above. And yes, when we follow something with our heart and soul, it is exhausting. But this is a successful drop of the wands, and this is supported by the Ten of Swords, which for me is the ultimate relief card, because this is accepted something for what it is, coming to terms with it and releasing it, which obviously is like that huge burden that's been taken away from you, and that basically clears you for a brand new beginning. So what I see in your cards is a big completion. You're going to come to a point where you're going to release something. So you are internally conflicted, and there's going to be an opportunity which has the promise of fulfilling you emotionally, of bringing you a lot of happiness. And by going for it as the Page of Wands, and obviously, you are the master of your life, I'm just giving you the messages, but by going for it as the Pages of Wands, this is going to bring about a huge relief. You're going to drop what no longer serves you, what has burdened you, and you're going to be fresh and able to start all over again. And this is you coming to terms with it by accessing the energy of the Hermit. I cannot stress how important it is in this reading that you take the time to go within and search your heart, and your heart and soul. And you may get some downloads from your spirit guides, your ancestors, spirit, God, the universe, whoever you work with. But when you do the work, you will come out wiser, enlightened, and that light here, I mean, normally I don't focus on the Hermit's Lantern, but it's screaming at me today for your reading that this is you knowing which way to go. This is you leading the way, moving from a situation that's, destabilizing towards this brand new opportunity, and finally releasing something, closing something, which obviously will be the end of your internal conflict. So I see this as a very, very promising reading. Let me just give you a final message to close out your reading, because I feel the need for it. So can we have a final message for my Gemini Aquarians, please? This card here is speaking to me, so I will grab it. The Four of Cups, yes. So once you move away from this burden and you embrace it, you will get emotional stability, because the Four is strong foundation and stability. And, it's to do with your emotions. And you can clearly see on this card here that you're being offered something. So I normally don't pay much attention to the fact that the person on the Four of Cups in Rider-Waite-Smith is the person's not seeing the offer, because to me it's just being emotionally stable. But for your reading, I'm really getting the message that there's going to be an offer that's really going to bring you emotional stability and contentment coming your way, which is that Ace of Pentacles, which obviously is very positive for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time.